Annotate. The word annotate is commonly used in the English language, especially in academic and scholarly contexts. It refers to the act of adding notes, comments, or explanations to a text or document. Annotating is a useful practice as it helps to enhance understanding, highlight important points, and engage with the material more deeply. When you annotate a text, you are essentially interacting with it by providing additional information or insights. This can be done by underlining or highlighting key phrases, writing notes in the margins, or using symbols to mark important ideas. Annotating can be done on various types of materials, such as books, articles, essays, or even digital documents. Here are a few examples to illustrate the usage of annotate. 1. Reading a novel. When reading a novel for a literature class, you might annotate the text to analyze themes, character development, or literary devices. For example, you could underline a particularly powerful metaphor and write a note about its significance. 2. Studying a scientific article. When studying a scientific article, you might annotate it to understand complex concepts or make connections between different studies. You could highlight key experimental results and write a comment about their implications. 3. Reviewing a research paper. If you are reviewing a research paper, you might annotate it to provide feedback or suggestions to the author. You could use comments in the margins to point out areas that need clarification or question the validity of certain conclusions. 4. Analyzing a poem. When analyzing a poem, you might annotate it to identify poetic devices, such as alliteration or symbolism. You could underline specific lines and write notes about their possible interpretations. 5. Preparing for a presentation. If you are preparing for a presentation, you might annotate your slides or notes to remind yourself of important points or cues. You could use symbols or colors to mark sections that require more attention or emphasize key arguments. In summary, annotate means to add notes, comments, or explanations to a text or document. It is a valuable practice for enhancing understanding, engaging with the material, and critically analyzing information. Annotating can be done in a variety of contexts, such as reading, studying, reviewing, analyzing, or preparing for presentations.